Hello, this is Hadi. I'm going to present our demo website regarding the story of COVID-19 in Canada. In particular, I want to talk about what happened in Canada, different provinces in Canada, with a special interest in Quebec. We use several chart types to communicate the COVID-19 data. As you scroll up and down, you see all these charts. The important note is all this visualization is orchestrated in a framework provided by Ledevaux. Now, let's see what we have here. We start by Canada. Here in this waffle chart, you see the ratio of Canadian infected people to the population of Canada. If you hover here, you see the population belongs to safe. And here, you see the population belongs to confirmed cases. 2.52% out of the whole population was reported to belong to confirmed cases. In the second waffle chart, we see the ratio of Canadian hospitalized people to the population of confirmed cases. For example, here, we see that 0.36% of the population of the confirmed cases were hospitalized. And in the third waffle chart, we see the ratio of the Canadian dead people to the population of confirmed cases. If you hover here, you see the 0.44% out of the whole confirmed cases passed away. Now, the next level, the spread of the pandemic for the different provinces. How did COVID-19 spread through Canada? What were the provinces with the first cases and how the contamination evolved? As you see in our connected dot plot, we have cases and the rate which belongs to the colors. So you see white less and darker more. We see the provinces here, we see the date here, and the first cases in Canada belong to Ontario and British Columbia. The similar evolution happened for both. In both provinces, we witnessed the same evolution, 2 to 3 days apart. The number of cases grow exponentially, especially for Ontario. As Quebec first cases arrived a month later, the number of contaminated people in the province soon surpassed every other, as you see here. Now the status in Canada. Today, as Canada has reached 100,000 cases, Quebec here and Ontario are the only two provinces to be over 10,000 cases, soon to be joined by Alberta. Now the next level, a closer look at Quebec and Ontario. Quebec and Ontario are the hardest hit provinces in Canada, as we already observed here too. But the question is, have their populations been affected in the same way? We analyzed this in a heat map, evolution through age ranges in Quebec. In Quebec, as you see, the age range 80 plus were hit more strongly. And you see the dates here too. How about in Ontario? In Ontario, the same thing happened. But the difference is older populations recovered faster. Now, let's consider the evolution of the pandemic depending on the age groups. Now, our special interest goes to Quebec. As you see here, we have the different provinces, we have the number of confirmed cases, and we have the age groups. In a stacked bar chart, we try to say that in Quebec, the proportion of cases over 80 is particularly high, more than in other regions. Now, evolution of the spread through age ranges, with a special interest in Quebec. Now we have dates, we have the age groups, we have the number of cases here. The number of cases under the age 19 is way under every other category, as you see here. The growth in cases in the 80s category was slower, as you see here, was slower. but kept being exponential for much longer before brutally getting down. Now, the next thing you might be interested in is a gender. We grouped, as you see, the genders in each age range that we had here. Now we see the distribution of the genders, female and male, for each group. As you see, women are affected more than male in all the age ranges. Especially this is very visible in the ages 80 and older. Now, the last but not the least is about the female and male evolution. Now, as you see here, as cases number grow at the same rate for both genders, in Quebec, until middle March, the females one kept this rate, and the males one slowed down at the beginning. And again, it is evident that the female was affected more through time, especially this period of time. But fortunately, both are going down. That's all what we have in this project. Now for more details, you could go to our GitHub wiki. More details about each chart is provided here. So as a last note, our group wishes a full safety for Canada and of course for all the people in the world. Stay safe.